So the first emerging technology that we're going to talk about today is Seesaw. Seesaw's slogan is Create, Reflect, Seesaw. So what it is a digital portfolio that can be accessed, as you can see down at the bottom, through many different avenues, basically anywhere through apps, your Chromebook, Google, Apple, your Amazon Kindle, and your computer. So what Seesaw allows you to do is elevate your student engagement and activities in all subjects. So it's suitable for K through 12. So who can do what on Seesaw? Students are able to create individual portfolios of their work. So what's cool about that is they can choose their own learning styles. And it's captured all in one place. So they can use voice recordings, drawings, videos, and pictures to enhance their learning. And then another thing that makes this really great for students is that their work can be shared with their classmates and their parents. So they really get to reflect and build that digital community. For the parent, they get immediate access, so that live access to student work, what they're doing in the classroom. And it also allows them to have up to 10 family members to share. It's also really great for parent-teacher conferences and that connection between school and home. So for the teacher, one thing that is really great about Seesaw is they have a complete library full of different pre-created activities that are all made by teachers for teachers. You are able to keep everything organized in one place for your students. Again, K through 12, it does not matter. It's completely acceptable and appropriate for all ages. You can control who can view what and your feedback options. So you can give immediate feedback to the students along with controlling their feedback to each other and who can see what, again, with them and their families. And then you can also use Seesaw for assessing students, so that formative assessment that really drives the instruction. So Seesaw and the Chromebooks. A Chromebook is one of the, biggest promoters of Seesaw, but this is just an image so you can see the different tools that students can use. It empowers students to really show what they know. So again, they can use different tools to label, add text, drawings, videos, PDF links, and they can also import directly from their favorite apps. And it also has a touch screen capability and voice recording and voice command capability as well. And then lastly, what I've attached for you is what we're all interested in, is can I use Seesaw and can I afford it? So Seesaw is free forever, the basic, and you can kind of see here what you get for it. And it allows you to have up to 100 activities per teacher. I'm still looking to see if that's per year or in general on that account. Then it goes up to 120 per year, and then they'll give you a quote for your school. So if you're lucky enough to be able to have your school afford it, you can clearly see you get access to everything. So this is Seesaw, and it is pretty awesome.
Hello, my name is Rachel Bean, and I'm going to be talking about augmented reality. Augmented reality is a technology that superimposes computer-generated images on the user's view of the real world through a viewing device such as a tablet or wearable goggles such as a VR headset. Your students most likely have already used AR, but they are probably not familiar with the terminology. Games such as Pokemon Go and the new Harry Potter Wizards Unite application are both examples of augmented reality applications. Augmented reality applications fall under two main categories. The most common is trigger-based, which requires a specific trigger, such as a scannable QR code or a particular item existing in the real world that activates the virtual content. Some trigger-based applications are just location-based, which is what the Pokemon Go and Harry Potter applications are, is they are tied to the GPS location of the device. There are also view-based augmented reality applications, which overlay that content without relation to a specific marker or a requirement to be in a specific location. I have listed on the next two slides here quite a few different applications that I found that were recommended for use in the classroom, and most of them are trigger-based applications, such as the HP Reveal application, which is one of the ones that I was most excited about, that allows you to create your own triggers and upload content so that you could create a worksheet, for example, that as your students are working through it, they can scan it with the app and it will it will activate that additional content. Also, Mondly AR, which is a language app. That one was one that I thought was really neat. That allows your students to interact with a virtual guide and learn foreign language lessons, including being able to scan items in their real world and get the translations for them. I've also got some in the science section, such as the Apollo Moonshot, that allows students to explore moon craters and learn about the Apollo shuttle, or the WWF Free Rivers application, which teaches them about the flow of rivers and about how rivers affect the environment and how humans affect the environment of rivers. And also one that is just a general application, not specific to a subject matter, is Vuforia Chalk, which allows users to share their screens in real time and allows users to draw on the screen to help give directions or highlight certain areas. So I encourage you guys to maybe check out some of these applications. Most of them are available both in Android and iOS, and hopefully find some good content to use in your classrooms. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katricia Moser. My portion will be Minecraft and education. We Most of us are aware of Minecraft as a video game. They have rebranded it. Of course, it's still a video game, but they have rebranded it to use it in education. With Minecraft, the idea behind it is being able to build in a social network outside of your own friends, people online, where you get together and you go on a goal, task, quest, as you may say, to build something, create something. How they have rebranded it for education is they have given it the tasks have included subject areas. So you can use it for uh, science, math, social studies, ELA, and also social skills. This is very interesting to me since I do work with students with learning behavior disorders. Um, a lot of those students have a hard time with social skills, but also a lot of those students do of course like playing video games, and it doesn't involve them actually having to be very close to somebody, but they don't mind having a virtual relationship with somebody, and it makes it easier to communicate with them without them being right next to each other. So this is a wonderful way of adapting or differentiating your lesson plans to those who might have those needs. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean a child that has an IEP. It could just mean a child that might have some behavior issues that you're trying to curb in. So, this is a wonderful tool to use for that. A couple of ways that you can use it that I showed for an example in our Google slide presentation. One was how to find the area. Now, you can do that a couple of ways that they have mapped out. One, start from the end. Give the student the area. The area is 32. Find the length or draw and find the length and width that will give me the area of 32. So now you can bring together different classmates, maybe at the same grade level, different classes, or even go out to different districts. Say you have a buddy class that is in a different district, or you have a buddy class that's in a different school, but you all are working on the very same learning target. Then those group of kids would then find what is the area. Then you could also give them the length and the width. Say 12 and 2 is 24. So now show me an object. And they have various different ways they can show that to you. Also, there is a component where you can do maps. I've taught social studies for fifth graders for about 5 years. Love it. And with this particular tool in Minecraft for education, they are able to see by drawing the map and actually looking at the landforms how humans were able to migrate throughout the history of our civilization. And it gives them a little bit better of a idea of what it took to get from place to place as their little avatars walk across the mountains and everywhere, and where they stop because they're tired and we're going to stop here. um Also, again, back to the social component, there's actually a lesson plan for social empathy where it's kind of like Habitat for Humanity, sorry about that, where they build houses for a group of people showing empathy, which is badly needed in our society today, especially in a lot of our classrooms. So, this is a wonderful tool. Once you get a chance and you've been able to go through our presentation and our slides, and you get a chance to click on there, please look through that information. Of course, it's a free trial for a while, and then you'd have to pay for it. Talk to your district. It's not very much. However, thank you for taking your time. Again, my name is Katricia Melzer, and you have a wonderful day.
Hi guys, so today I want to talk to you about Code.org. Code.org is a nonprofit computer science program that teaches students how to create and code their own computerized games. It also does apps, widgets, and web pages. They offer in-person classes in some of the bigger cities right now. I think the closest one to us is in Lexington. And they also have online courses for students as well. They offer professional learning for teachers, so that teachers are able to learn about it themselves and then teach the students how to use the program and assist them in creating the apps and games and widgets. A computer science curriculum is also provided for teachers to use in their classes. It's broken down into elementary, middle, and high school levels. And from what I've gathered, it kind of builds on itself. So it's not like you can really jump right in, because I tried that and it didn't work. So then I went back and looked at the elementary level stuff, and it starts from the very beginning and just builds on itself to teach you how to use this program. If you don't have time to take the full courses, Code.org also offers what they call the Hour of Code. And that is basically hour-long tutorials on kind of like a crash course for coding and creating these web-based programs. They also, Code.org believes that every student should have equal opportunity to learn about computer science, and that is why they have they offer all of this free of charge. Their hope is, according to their website, to involve more diverse group of individuals, in the hope that the computer science field will become more diverse in the future. As of right now, 30% of U.S. students have accounts on code.org. 15 million of those are young women, which actually, from what I've learned, young women are, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get young women involved because it's mostly young men that are interested in this type of field. They have 51 million projects created so far on code.org, and 1 million teachers use code.org right now, and 49 of the U.S. states actually support computer science as a class in school. So that's a little bit about code.org, and I hope you find this helpful.
Hello everyone, this is Shelby Poole and I am here to talk to you about WeVideo for Education. I've included the tagline video editing for everyone because I believe truly anyone can use WeVideo to edit and create videos. So on to our first slide, what can WeVideo do? My first question is always, what can it do for students? When thinking about what WeVideo can do for students, my first concern is always, is it safe? WeVideo is completely safe place to search, create, and save projects for students. There are options for collaborations with classmates on assignments, and that is made easily through the collaboration settings. You can add different people to collaborate, take them away, and you can also easily share the video creations with teachers for grading purposes. Also, creation can just be an exciting way to learn. When students take the information that they've learned and put it together into a video that has text, pictures, obviously video and audio, they are more immersed in that learning, and it creates a better learning environment for them. As for teachers, besides the perks that are available for students, there are also free on-demand resources that are provided. If you go to wevideo.com, you can find lesson plans, example projects, demos, tutorials, and different webinars that will teach you how to use WeVideo in your classroom. Also, a simple Google search will result in several different lesson plans where other teachers have already used WeVideo and they've shown you how their projects have turned out. Video assessments can be made easy because students can easily share their work with you and for assessment purposes, and it promotes classroom creativity and multimedia integration like I mentioned before. The main perks for everyone to use WeVideo would be that it uses cloud-based software. It's available on any device, whether it be a cell phone, Chromebook, iPad, desktop computer, and there's no software installation required. It is completely a browser-based system, so as long as you have an internet browser that you can access wevideo.com, you can easily use the program. There is special school-friendly pricing if you would like to use the additional services provided in WeVideo and more additional resources. The licensing is transferable for students under that special school-friendly pricing, but the program is free for individual use. Also, in the day where we all use Google, that automatically saves our work. All work is auto-saved on Google Drive through WeVideo. Students cannot go into their Google Drive file and edit what is in WeVideo. They would actually have to go to the website to edit that, but their final draft is auto-saved in Google Drive. On my next slide, I have included a screenshot of the WeVideo dashboard. You can see on the left side of this screen that there is a library of resources that you can choose from. If you don't find what you're looking for there and you would like to upgrade to a paid subscription, that's always an option. On the right side of this screen, there is a preview available at all times of any video that you have created, so you can quickly and easily drag your cursor to see where you are in your creation process and what things are looking like without having to go through several steps. Finally, at the bottom of the video editor, you can see that you can easily edit your creation at any time. You are able to zoom in and zoom out so that you can see different parts and pieces of your creation at any time. WeVideo would be an excellent source in any classroom, ages pre-K through 12th grade. If you knew what sources you were wanting students to work on, even if it was as simple as recording over a video, students could easily hit the start record button, record what they would like to include, and hit end and create that video.